I just wanted the camera to be rolling because I really want to, this is an interview if you want to call it that, but this is really us having a deep, intimate conversation about some recent things that have just transpired. You know what, guys? I do apologize. This is not an easy conversation because it's a lot of tragedy that comes along with it. I would like to first talk about the parents of everybody who lost, these families. There's kids and we're talking about Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna. And I'm going to bring it over to Diesel Donlow because Diesel has spent a lifetime learning about Kobe Bryant. So I would like to know, one of my first questions is where were you at? What were you doing when you heard about Kobe Bryant and his daughter and the tragic event of the helicopter crash?
I was in my dad's kitchen. I was just arguing about, Kobe, and I was telling him Kobe Bryant is legit. I swear, I don't know if I was fighting for him while he was going through whatever he was going through, but I was just talking about how good of a defensive player he was, and how people don't really appreciate him. And the night before he passed LeBron LeBron passed him on the all-time points, and then I made a post about it on my Facebook and IG, and I was just saying, salute to LeBron for passing him. It was hard for me to let that go.
Right.
For me, you know what I mean? So I had to let it go, and I did. And I was in the kitchen, and my brother called me. He was like, "Your boy died." I was like, "Nah, you gotta be."
Right.
He was like, "I was like, you playing with me, man? It gotta be they just probably making it up because LeBron just passed him."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Some type of hoax or something.
Yeah. So I just thought I didn't think it was that, but then I started looking up, and it was like, "Nah, he really, he passed over." So I was just devastated, just like everybody else, I'm sure. So
that was similar to my response.
Where were you at?
I was at home, and I was working on my website, and of course when you hit Google, all of the news comes up, and then I hit Google, and although I'm trying to stay focused, that news came across, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is, because Google is kind of a reliable source, and that was where I was at. So I don't know much about Kobe Bryant as a person or as a basketball player. Tell me what you know about him as a human, because he was more than just a basketball player. He had so much more value to bring to this world.
He was an icon. He was a storyteller. He loved telling stories, and he loved inspiring the youth. He was big onto just spreading that knowledge of inspiration through storytelling, through sports. Teaching kids the right way of playing basketball. He's very fundamental. He's all about his family and his daughters. Of course, he has 4 daughters or had. He's really about storytelling. In the book that you got in your hand, he explained his mindset. About different players, different situations, and you'll see if you get the book, you will see that he explains that his mindset a lot clearer. But this life he was going into his second phase of career, he was focused on the kids and storytelling, and he wanted to build amusement parks. He had a 20-year plan. He wanted to build a park like Disney. He wanted to build movies. He wanted to make feature films. So Kobe Bryant was very detailed, and he was on his way to winning more Oscars or Academy Awards.
You seem to know a lot about Kobe. Well, how long have you been studying? People are they're probably curious. You seem to know a lot. How long have you been learning about him?
I never met him. I shook his hand. From when I went to his last game.
So you actually shook his hand?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's meeting. He's in denial. Which one?
He slapped hand.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, that's the Kobe hand, y'all.
But it was after the game when they played. I went over there, and you know what I'm saying. It was real quick. It wasn't like
it does not matter. I'm excited.
That was the closest I ever met him.
Yeah, that's a connection. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's energy. Because one thing I wanted to think about, not to interrupt, was you connected your energy. You said I was fighting for him
while he was going down.
And that gave me goosebumps. really didn't want to lose that moment. I wanted to bring the audience back to that moment. I was fighting for him at the same time. That's a real connection. So it's important
That's
to
like my brother.
yeah.
That's my brother, my hermano. Sorry, I'm studying Spanish.
Hermano.
Hermano. I'm studying Portuguese too. So I've been studying 2 languages, but I've been studying him since I was like 4.
Okay.
Since he came in the league, my dad at his house on the north side, he was showing a game, Kobe his rookie year, and ever since that day I've been a Laker fan. Ever since. You can argue. I don't talk about nobody else but him. You get what I'm saying? Like if you want to talk about all these other people, nah, I don't care about that. Yeah. I do care about them, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, because there's no I in team, but everyone is allowed to have a favorite. You know, you're allowed to have, and furthermore, right now, nobody else is thinking about anybody else
but him,
but Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
and I respect that. You know, there's no apologies needed in this arena. If you everybody who supports Kobe Bryant should definitely be dedicated to listening to conversation. So tell me about some of your most, like your favorite things outside of the things that we talked about. We know he's active in the kids. One of your favorite moments on the court. Tell me about that.
That clip I put up with Kobe and LeBron playing defense.
Right back in the groove. He's having a career season with points, rebounds, shot blocking, the whole package. Very happy for him because he's a wonderful young man.
Last 4 years, he's only missed 7 games. As James and Bryant going at it pretty good there. Good help defense from Kwame Brown, and Bryant with the steal.
Well, right there, Kwame Brown got away with a bang on LeBron James.
And Parker fouled and makes the basket.
Ball. No, he's not saying anything, but just watch now as he makes his move to the baseline. Watch to the left. You're going to see Kwame Brown come in here. All right, right there. Okay, now you can see he flops back, but there was contact, which forced him right back into Bryant.
Okay.
That's one of them, because I was just trying to explain to people that Kobe Bryant was teaching him how to play. He was teaching LeBron like how to dribble better, how to play against that type of defense. Kobe Bryant was playing some lethal defense, and you know, we already know what you're gonna do when this come up in the question. You're gonna put this clip in.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna see this amazing defense.
You're gonna see what I'm saying. Like you guys will understand what I'm saying. But Kobe Bryant was really playing defense on him, and I thought that Kobe was trying to share his knowledge to him. Like, hey, you ain't just gonna come here and be. I'm gonna teach you how to get better. You know, Kobe Bryant, I think, did that for LeBron. So that's one of my favorite moments. My other one was when he had when he won his 5th ring.
Okay.
And he was like, I got 5 of them. I got 5 of them. You know, it's just that bring up goosebumps. But also, you know, his last game. So in the games I went to, you know, I was just blessed and honored to see my muse.
Speaking of muse, that's a good lead-in. Let's talk more about you today.
Okay.
You know, and the things that you've dedicated your energy to. Tell me, let's refresh your memory. We all know that if you check out Diesel Donlow, that's at Diesel Donlow on Instagram, that's at dieseldonlow.com for all of the things. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta shout my homie out because this is the thing, when you're dealing with people like you, when you're invested in inspiration, when you're invested in energy, when you're invested in positivity, God-fearing, and loving the world and really wanting to bring people up, that is something to be a part of. So outside of selling apparel, let's talk about your muse and your everyday, what's a day like for you?
Recently, I've been getting up. My daughter is here, so I've been, you know, spending time at home more, just trying to make sure everything's good with that. You know about that.
Right.
But it's new to me.
Yeah. So you ain't sleeping at night?
Well, thank God, my girlfriend allows me to sleep. Some nights, you know, if she need me, I'm there. You know?
Of course. We wouldn't have.
She'll let me know. Trust me.
Yes.
You guys will let me know.
Yeah.
But just doing that, just really retooling my brand, trying to figure out exactly what I was trying to do. I was, you know, getting ready. I'm getting ready to just do my dream. You know.
Right. Speaking of dreams, we got some big things coming to you.
Yes.
They don't even know. They don't even know.
No.
Should we tell them?
Hey.
All right, y'all. So we ain't gonna talk too much about it, but inspiration. We are two African American people that are coming together in a time. This is a hard time for our country. There is not only Kobe Bryant stuff that's been, you know, hovering over us as far as this energy goes. We come at a different angle. We want to be that space of comfort, that space of positivity, that space of inspiration, that place that when you listen to people and they're actually speaking about things that make you smile. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that. We want to make sure that we send great prayers and all of our positive energy out to Kobe Bryant's family. We want to send our energy out to the family of the pilot. We want to send our energy out to the other family that was also lost, the teammates, the mother that's still here, the daughters that are still here, the people that are living that missed this legend. We want to give our positive energy to those people that are still here and left with the mourning of Kobe Bryant and these lives. So that's what our mission is for 2020. You know, we also, I guess, I want to bring in the moments. I don't want to leave out the fact that the Australia fires.
Yes.
You know, the volcano that erupted in Tall.
Right.
People, I don't know whether or not that is something that everyone knows, but guys, positive energy is why we're here. Inspiration is why we're here.
Yes.
We're bringing it, and we want to make sure we give our gratitude. But let's find some uplifting. Let's find some inspiration inside of this spirit. Diesel, you got something to tell us at the end of this conversation?
Just be thankful for the moment you have. You know, just be appreciative of the journey you're on. You know, don't focus on anyone else's. Focus on what you have going on. Just love people. And, it's just a hard day for me to say that, but you gotta have gratitude. You gotta appreciate people while they're here. You give them their what they say, flowers while they're here. And keep going.
Right. There's something that you said earlier prior to us turning on the camera, and there was a 3-letter word, and you said focus on right now.
Stay in the moment, because like this is all you have. You have this. I didn't realize, like I said, like my days really slowed down, like since all that happened. You know, my day has really just been like I've been just focused on that day. What can I do for this day to get better? Like, and I think if we just channel our thoughts on what can we do today, all you can do today, stay in today. You know, you're gonna build for the future, but
Right.
stay in today's moment and appreciate it.
Yeah. Value it. I mean, we all see how fast it can go.
Very quickly.
That is crazy. That is so crazy. All right. I guess that just calls for the silence. You know, people always ask for it, but I think right here is just, I have no more words.
But you asked me earlier, what have I been doing? I'm creating some brands for other people. We're creating a clothing line for my friend and this lady in Chicago. Her name is Love Warrior Hugs.
Okay.
And the other guy.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Warrior hugs.
we
Hashtag.
doing-
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we doing the warrior mentality with her company. We are promoting positivity. She has something she's battling with every day, a disease, and we want to spread that light to that. And the other guy's Andy Lucen. I used to mentor him when I was younger. I was his coach for basketball, so just seeing him grow and all that, and other people too. And my guy Too Sick, the producer in Atlanta. You know, some other people I'm working with too. So
Right.
I just want to just thank them as well.
Yes.
And Cuddy, Chill, Mud, all of them, man. I'm just blessed to have a good team that want me to help them.
You know what?
And you
I'm
too.
great. Hey, I was just getting ready to
Thank
say, you know, you can add me to that list of people that are grateful for
Great.
your energy, you know, and moments like this, the teamwork is what keeps you keep going, you know, and that's what helps you keep going. We all have things that we pray for, all have things that we desire for, and today, that now that he's talking about, yeah, it's on, how many hours left in this one? You know, what we got? How many hours we got left? It's 11 o'clock, so that means we got 13 hours, ain't that right?
Yeah.
13 hours left. Make it happen.